You see some definitions of inventory, right? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You see in first inventories are referred to raw materials and finished goods lying in stores, right? Inventories are referred to raw materials and finished goods lying in stores. That is the definition, yes or no? Second one, all items, parts, components, materials in process or finished products are recorded in the books of the organization and kept in the store are called inventories. Am I right or not? Are all items or parts, components, materials in process or finished product are recorded in the books. That should be mentioned. That should be maintained in the record as well as books in the organization. That should be kept in the stores are called inventories. And third one is inventory is a list of names which completely specifications, quantities, and money values of usable items, right? Okay. Inventory is the list of names with completely specifications, quantity, money values of usable items. That means you have to mention how many items are there. You have to prepare the list. What are the usable items? Yes or no? How much quantities are there? Right or not? Yes? What about sir? No. What is the functions of inventory? You tell me functions of inventory or characteristics of inventory. अरे तुझे बुझतो ना नाही Sujata, mute yourself. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now we'll discuss about the functions or characteristics of inventory. Yes or no? According
Yes.
to actually we have discussed some definitions. Yes or no? Definitions of inventory. According to the definitions, that means in inventory we have to maintain the stocks of raw materials or semi-finished and finished products by the enterprise or organization or business sector or industry sector, right? That is, our first function is inventories serve as cushion. First of all, we'll discuss inventories serve as cushion. First function. Also, you can say this is the characteristics. What does it mean? We are saying inventory serve as cushions. That means what?
You serve as the boundary limit.
Cushion means what?
Boundary limit.
Boundary limits. That means when you have to see when organization or industry, if your organization deal with the several consumers or vendors, already we have discussed little bit. First of all, you have to know what is this, why we are saying inventory serve as cushion. That means your organization deal with the several consumers or vendors. Yes or no? And their unpredictable behavior. There are always fluctuations in demand and supply of goods which disturbs or schedule of enterprises. This is the example. That means when we are talking inventory serve as cushion, that means this demand cushion means demand and supply fluctuations. When we are saying in case of manufacturing operations or production, only we have to say in a manufacturing some operations, that means you suppose from one another and makes them independent so that each operation can be performed economically. When you have to make a freedom or we have to so when you will be the independent so that no one will disturb you. In case of production or system or operation system, there is no no one can affect. Suppose I will give an example. Suppose when we are dealing with the vendors, according to the demand of the customers or demand of the peoples, accordingly they will supply the raw materials to our company. Yes or no? But when we are talking about the inventory service cushion, that means we have to give the freedom so that you can perform your responsibility. If you get if you will be independent, then you can perform your responsibilities without any mistakes, right? That means you have to perform your responsibilities and you can operate your system operation system very effectively. That means there is no fluctuations will be up, there is no fluctuations will be there. Yes or no? Suppose the demand of the people increases. Suppose you are producing 100 ready-made garments in a week. Suppose the demand of the people suddenly increases, then you can develop your production system. What you are producing, then it will be double in manufacturing activities, so that your consumer will be happy. Yes or no? अरे बुझो ना नहीं? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That means we have to tackle this type of situations according to the demand of the people, demand of the customers is increases. Accordingly, you have to manufacture that kind of product without any disturbances. Yes or no? That means suppose if you will say samare kona kona factory that they will provide the extra time how to mitigate the customer's demand. You are doing service in a farm or organizations. Suppose today's work is very important, you can stay after office hour. You can stay in office or you have to leave the office, because if you will say my time is 10 to 5, then you can leave. पढ़े आसो ऑफिस हाँ ना नहीं घरू पढ़े आसो
Sir, please repeat again.
सुबिला नहीं की अरे suppose you are doing a job in your organization, yes or no? Suppose your duration is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. your due time. Suppose your organization needs a help from you. You have to stay 1 hour after office hour for emergency work, for emergency meeting. Then you can say my time is over, then I can go home. I will not attend the meeting. Can
No,
you
sir,
say?
you can't say. No,
Yes,
sir.
Similarly, when inventory means kana, we are maintaining the physical stock of a goods or finished goods, yes or no? But according to our definition, when we are talking about the inventory serve as a questions. Suppose if there is a fluctuation will be arises. Suppose the demand of the people for Coca-Cola or Thumbs Up in summer season increases. That means you have to supply or you will not supply for the satisfaction of the customers. You are producing 1 lakh but 1,000 bottle or 1 lakh bottles per day. If it increases, accordingly you have to produce the product or not. Sudden increase kala, then there is a fluctuation in the market.
Yes, sir.
Suppose gold price is not suppose now gold price is rises. There is a fluctuation or not? Fluctuate କରୁଛି ନା ବଢୁଛି ଟିକେ କମି ଯାଉଛି ପୁଣି ବଢି ଯାଉଛି fluctuation in the market or not?
Yes, sir.
If you have to overcome that type of situations, you have to prepare accordingly. That means you have to give extra time or you have to develop the manufacturing process time double so that you can satisfy the customer's need or you have to fulfill the demand of the customers. Yes or no? Second point, inventory a necessary evil for any enterprise. What does it mean? Inventory a necessary evil for any enterprise. That means when we are talking about the inventory management, that means it requires valuable space, capital, and overheads for maintaining it. The invested capital remains idle till the stocks are not consumed. We have to see inventory a necessary evil for any enterprise. That means when we are producing a product, that means we have invested so many budgets, capitals. Yes or no? If you are producing a particular kind of product, that means you have to provide a valuable space. And also for that you are investing capital. How you have to maintain, that is completely depends upon ourselves. If the invested capital remains idle, that means stocks are not consumed. Stocks are not consumed. That means, in the other hand, smooth working of the organization is not possible without inventory. So it is a necessity. ଯଦି stock ଟା consume ନ ହେଲା, capital ଟା invest ହେଇଛି, ଆମେ proper maintain କରିପାରୁନେ, so that what the result will be of? What the result will come? What happen in this type? That means
Loss, sir, loss.
loss of. Then how to maintain, how to deliver your product to the customers? That means the product in and product out. Would the store haba? After storing, then your product will be shipped or transferred to the destinations. Yes or no? If the capital remains idle, that means you are not maintaining the stock properly. You are not managing the inventories properly. ମୁଁ ପଇସା ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟ କରିଛି ମାସେ ପଡିଗଲା ଲସ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ନା ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ମିନ୍ ଆମେ ସବୁବେଳେ କହନ୍ତୁନି ଯେତିକି ହଉଛି ମାର୍କେଟରେ ଚାଲୁ ବୁଝିଗଲା ନା ନାଇଁ third point inventory provides production economy. What does it mean? You tell me. ତମେ କହିବ ଆଜି ତାହେଲେ ବୋଲ inventory provides production economies.
Because inventory depends upon the supply. So as per the supply, the economic also variable, sir.
Why you are saying yes, you are right, but why you are saying Inventory provides production economies. You tell me. Inventory provides production economy. That means purchase in desired quantity nullifies the effects of a change in prices or supply. Yes or no? And according to your quantity, that means it should be nullify the effect of a change in price or supply. Desired quantity କେତେବେଳେ fulfill ହେବ according to the changes of price. Suppose stocks bring economy, so purchase of various inputs due to discounts on bulk purchase. Suppose have you seen visited Dasera or Raja ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ଯାଇଛ ସପିଂ କରିବା ପାଇଁ? ଯେତେବେଳେ ଡିସକାଉଣ୍ଟ ଆସେ ଅଫର ଆସେ 20% 30% କାହିଁକି ସେ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତି? କେମିତି ଷ୍ଟକ୍ସ ଗୁଡା ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ହେଇଯିବ? yes or no? yes or no? Stocks bring economy କେତେବେଳେ ହବ? So purchase of various inputs due to discounts on bulk purchase ଯୋଉଟା ପଡି ରହିଥିବ ଯେତେବେଳେ bulk ରେ large amount ରେ sell କରିବ ସେତେବେଳେ you will provide the discounts, right? That means purchase in desired quantities nullifies the effects of a change in prices or supply. Quantities also quantities will affect due to change of price and supply. That means we have to provide the bulk purchase or we have to provide the discount so that our stocks will be disposed.
Sir, in manufacturing, sir, in manufacturing sector, it can be possible, no, sir?
No, manufacturing sector record however, first of all your aim you will be how the product will be delivered to the different destinations. ଆମେ ତ already we have invested capital. After investment you have to see how your product will be not stored in warehouse. Your aim should be how why you are producing according to the requirement, according to the demand, according to the supply. Yes or no? We are producing. Then so
Yes,
that
sir.
you have to end up the production. When you are getting the finished product, then your product should be delivered, should be dispatched. Yes or no? Should be dispatched. Yes or no? So that
Yes, we cannot give any discount offer.
at the time of production କେମିତି ଯିବେ? ଯେତେବେଳେ product ଟା different store ରେ ପଡିଗଲା ସେତେବେଳେ ଯାଇ discount କଥା ଆସିବ.
Yes, sir.
ମନେକର suppose sometimes be this type of situation happens. Suppose due to some problems, some reasons your product will not deliver. Suppose cyclone will be up. ସବୁ ଯାକ ଗଦା ହେଇଗଲା store, cyclone ହେଲା, ବୁଝିପାରୁଛ ଜିନିଷ? କିଛି strike ହେଇଗଲା, ବୁଝିଗଲା ଜିନିଷ? ସେ କେସରେ କଣ
Yes,
କରିବ?
yes.
You are not storing in storehouse, warehouse. Ultimately how ସେତେବେଳେ କଣ କରିବ? Owner of the organization will think, suppose I will not earn the profit. How I will get invested capital? That is the motto of the manufacturer. Yes or no? Sometimes accordingly to situation, we are fluctuate. Why we are talking about the fluctuation? Demand and supply will be fluctuate time to time. Market ରେ ତମେ suppose you have invested money in share market. Market ଟା କଣ constant ରହୁଛି? Market ଟା
No,
up
sir.
down କେତେବେଳେ ବଢୁଛି, କେତେବେଳେ କମୁଛି, କେତେବେଳେ ଲାଭ ହେଇଯାଉଛି, ବିକି ଦଉଛ, କେତେବେଳେ ଯଦି ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛ ଖସିଗଲା ମାର୍କେଟରେ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଡ୍ୟୁ ଟୁ war. Yes or no? କେତେବେଳେ ମନ ଦୁଃଖ କରୁଛ, ଲସ୍ ହେଇଗଲା, ଏସବୁ ହଉଛି ନା ନାଇଁ? This type of situation happening with you or not? This is the same kind of business in manufacturing sector. We are transacting, we are investing money in suppose SIP କରୁଛ ନା ନାଇଁ? ଯୋଉମାନେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା, sir.
ସମସ୍ତେ ଯୋଉ ଆମର ସେୟାର ମାର୍କେଟରେ କରୁଛ ନା ନାଇଁ? ଜିରୋଧା ହଉ, ଅମକ ହଉ, ସମକ ହଉ, ଯିଏ ଯାହା ଜାଣିଛି ହେଲା, କ୍ୱାଣ୍ଟମ you are investing money or not? ଡେଲି ହେଲେ ସକାଳ ହେଲେ ଦେଖୁଛ 9:30 ରୁ ବସୁଛ, ଯିଏ those who are investing money, ସେ କେମିତି ହେଲେ ମନେକର ଦେଖିଲା ମାର୍କେଟ ସିଚୁଏସନ goes down, says that at that time he will change his mind. Yes, if I have not profit is not required, that means I have to sell at the my invested price. ମୁଁ କେମିତି ନିଜେ ଯାହା ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟ କରି ସେଇଟା ପଳେଇ ଆସୁ. This type of situation happening. Yes sir. Fourth one,
Yes, sir.
maintenance of smooth and efficient production flow. ଏଇଟା ସବୁବେଳେ depend କରିବ. That means we have to produce very continuously. Continuity should be maintained. Continuity should be maintained. If you will not maintain the continuity, the production flow, the skips, if you have to, flow of the production process will continue. Then you can say you are maintaining very smoothly, you are handling efficiently, you are operating very efficiently. You can say maintenance of a smooth and efficient production flow, right? Last one is the creation of a motivational effect in decision making. That means you have to create the motivational. Motivational is the most important factor nowadays. If a customer is not motivated, then you can sell your product. Yes or no? Motivational effect in decision and policy making, that is a person may be tempted to purchase more if inventory are displayed in block. Suppose you go to the market, you want to buy the shirts, ready-made garments. Yes or no? Suppose you saw in Allen Solly, if you have to buy 3 shirts, this much is your offer. Yes or no? That in that cases, the customers will be motivated according to that price. Price anusare, according to the price, it is right. Yes or no? If you are not motivated for this discount, yes or no, what the items are displayed there, then you can't purchase that item. Yes or no? अरे motivation ଗୋଟେ ଦରକାର ନା ନାହିଁ ଯେ I saw this type of shirts, then you should be motivated by the discount price, then you can purchase. Sometimes you will change the decisions. Then suppose I will not get the discount products, then you will go to the those products are coming newly. New product will be purchased by you. Yes or no? If you will not avail the discount products, then what you will do? Now you have to see where the discount items are not displayed. ତମେ କହୁଛ ତମେ ଭାବି ତ ଆମର ଥିଙ୍କିଂ ଟା ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଗଲା ଯେ ଡିସକାଉଣ୍ଟ ହଉଯିବ ନା ଏଟା ଭଲ ଜିନିଷ ନୁହଁ. Yes or no? Our preference, our thinking, our attitude is completely responsible for purchasing any kind of product. ଆମେ ସେ ସମୟରେ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷକୁ you have to see all angles, all aspects, all dimensions of the products. Yes or no? ବହୁତ ଭାବରେ ଦେଖିବ ନା immediately you go to the market and directly you see, you saw the shirt, then you can purchase directly within 1 second. No, you have to see what is the color, what is the price of the shirt. Either when you have to wear the shirt looks well or not. 5 ଥର ଦେଖିବ, କାହାକୁ ଦେଖେଇବ, so that you will be motivated, then you can purchase. There is a system. Am I right? Or ଆଜି କେହି କିଛି କହୁନ? ଶୁଭୁଛି ଦି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ମୋ କଥା?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And a creation of motivational effects in decision making. I mean, what the decisions taken by the organization that should be motivated by the customers, so that customers will purchase that kind of. Then we come to the types of inventory. First one is the production inventory. As it is କହୁନ ମତେ ସବୁ କହିଚାଲ. What is the production inventory? Production means items or goods. going to the final product such as raw materials, components, finished product. এটা production inventory না নাই? For the production ପାଇଁ କଣ ଦରକାର? କଣ ଦରକାର? Items,
Yes, sir.
goods, going to the final product such as raw materials, components, finished parts. Yes or no? And procured from the market. Work in process inventory. Work in process କହିଲେ semi finished product. ହଁ ନା ନାଇଁ?
Yes, sir.
What is work in process inventory? ତମେ କଣ ଗୋଟେ ଶୁଣେ ଏତେ ପଢିଲଣି ନା?
Semi-finished goods.
Yes, Abhishek,
Sir,
बोलो.
semi-finished goods.
Semi-finished goods. That means not in the final stage. That means
Yes.
products are required at the different stages of manufacturing of the product. Yes. Finished goods inventory. এটা তো জানছো finished product ଆଉ କଣ? That means they are
The
ready to
final
dispatch.
product.
That is already ready for dispatch to the users, the consumers, or to the distributors, or to the retailers, wholesalers. Yes or no? Next, operating and maintenance inventory.
The inventory for the maintenance and operation process.
Processed means you give an example.
If some equipments are required for the operating procedure, then that also is the operating inventory.
Suppose you are producing, I will give you an example. Yes or no? A product will be processed by what? Machine or anything else? When you are producing items or products, that means suppose at the time of manufacturing process, the items needed required for repair and maintenance functions, then you can do or not? That ଆରେ ଆମେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ଟଟା ତିଆରି କରୁଛେ ପ୍ରୋସେସ ଚାଲିଛି କଣ ଟିକେ ଦରକାର ପଡୁଛି ରିପେୟାର ଦରକାର ଭାଙ୍ଗିଗଲା ତମେ ସେଇଠି କାମ କରିବ ନା ନାଇଁ ମେଣ୍ଟେନାନ୍ସ
Yes,
କହନ୍ତୁନି
sir. Yes, sir.
ମେଣ୍ଟେନାନ୍ସ ସିଷ୍ଟମ କହନ୍ତୁନି ମେଣ୍ଟେନାନ୍ସ ମୁଁ ଗାଡିର ମୋର ମେଣ୍ଟେନାନ୍ସ ଟିକେ କମ ତାହେଲେ ସେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ମାଗୁନି ତାମାନେ ଖରାପ ହଉନି we are talking the functions of an operating and maintenance. When we are operating, that means this includes the items which do not form a part of the final product but are either consumables used during the manufacturing process or items needed required for repair and maintenance function. କି ମନେକର ସପୋଜ ହ୍ୱିଟ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ ହଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ୟାକେଟ ଫାଟିଗଲା ତମେ କଣ କରିବ ତାକୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ୟାକେଟ ପସେଇବ ନା ସେଇଟା ଫୋପାଡ଼ି ଦବ ସେମିତି ମେସିନ ଟା ତିଆରି କରୁଛି ମେସିନ ଟା ଗୋଟେ ପାର୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ଭାଙ୍ଗିଗଲା ମେସିନ କି ରିପ୍ଲେସ କରିବ ନା ଚଳେଇବ କାମ ରିପେୟାର କରିବ
Repair kariya.
that is the maintenance inventory. Last one is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous kano extra na kono
Various.
what is that?
Sir, it may be stationary item, sir.
Stationary item कोन जदि miscellaneous कहउछे हमें सेटा कोन ताकू कोन भाबिबा item
Sir,
ta
item required
expected
for office. Item required for office.
office. Yes,
Like
that is no.
files.
Yes, that is files or any that suppose that is the item is obsolete, then what you will do? Stationary item कहନ୍ତି जोटा. The items goods other than those mentioned above, such as obsolete, unsellable products, or
This.
scrap arising for main production of the obsolete कहले expiry items.
So we discard it.
Yes, you have to discard it. Yes or no? Yes, right. Obsolete means ତାକୁ ଫୋପାଡ଼ି ଦବ, ନହେଲେ ତାକୁ ସ୍କ୍ରାପ ବିଜନେସ ଯୋଉଟା କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଦବ। ସ୍କ୍ରାପ ମାନେ କଣ? SCRAP, ସ୍କ୍ରାପ। ସ୍କ୍ରାପ ବିଜନେସ ମାନେ ଜାଣିଛ
Yes, sir.
ତାର
କଣ
କବାଡି
ସେଟା?
ବିଜନେସ, କବାଡି ବିଜନେସ।
ମନେକର କିଛି ହେଲା ଅବସୋଲେଟ ହେଲା, ସେ ଆଉ ଚାଲୁନି, ମେସିନ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା, କି ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ଟ ର ଏକ୍ସପାୟରି ହେଇଗଲା, ସେ ସବୁଟାକୁ କଣ କରିବ? ତମେ ବିକିବ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir।
No, no।
ମାନେ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ବିକିବାନି, ସେଟା ହ୍ୟୁଜ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ସେଟା ଅକ୍ସନ ହବ, ଅକ୍ସନ ହେଲା ପରେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ନେବା କଥା ସେ ନେବେ ଆଉ।
ଯେତେବେଳେ ତ ନା ସେ ସବୁ
Companies can sell
ଅନ୍ୟ
this product to like scrap, those who are taking the scrap and use for the different product as well. We can sell to them.
yes, that means the items are the expired items. That means unusable, unsellable. ଯୋଉଟା ହେଇପାରିବନି, then you can think about the scrap business. Yes or no?
Yes.
ଯୋଉଟା ରହି ରହି sometimes you have to see the items, the date is expired. Then what you will do? There is a question mark. That means that is obsolete items. That means date is expired. Either you can you have to କଣ throw the dustbin, or you can call a scrap businessman. Yes or no? You have to apply so many processes. ଆରେ ଗୋଟେ stationary item ଗୁଡା ୟୁଜ ହେଇଛି, ମନେକର you go to the market and you have to buy powder, yes or no, or fair and lovely, any kind of product. The items date is expired, you can purchase.
No.
Yes, that is the miscellaneous inventory. That means you have to see your inventory is maintained for flow of operations. Only such item remains in, like raw materials, inventory materials for smooth flow of production of finished goods, inventory is maintained for smooth flow of goods under distribution. ଯଦି smoothly flow of process ଟା ହେଇଗଲା, then this type of situations never repeated, never happens. Now we'll discuss
Then the subcontracting will comes on which type of inventory then?
in this inventory.
Subcontracting process, like you send to same product to the one vendor and they will to say no in that material, that in between it will stock somewhere in the plant, that will where it will.
Actually subcontracting means either you can use production inventory.
Okay.
Production inventory ମାନେ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ କଣ ହୁଏ, ବହୁତ so many machines are there, not running. Suppose one items needs to repair, yes or no? Also you have an agreement with the subcontracts. Immediately they will provide the service. Suppose you want to suppose you are riding car, yes or no? Suppose on the way you are facing troubles, and that time what you will do? ଗୋଟେ ଗାଡି ଠେଲିବ ନା ଆସିବ ନା କଣ କରିବ? Also you have paid money for that. Immediately they will go and they will take care of that, yes or no? ଏଟା ଦଉନ ସବୁ ଇଏ କରୁନ ସର୍ଭିସ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ସେଇଟା one type of subcontract. production inventory ଆମେ କରିବା, ଆଉ miscellaneous ଆମେ କରିପାରିବାନି କାହିଁକି? that is the obsoleted items are there, that the items are all goes to dustbin, goes to will not. ସେମିତି ବି ଲୋକ ନେଇଯାଉଛନ୍ତି। ତମେ ଯଦି କହିବ ଏଇ rural areas, those peoples are not aware about, those who will not see the dates they are selling, also they are selling. ଏମିତି ବି ହଉଛି ବହୁତ ଜାଗାରେ, କିନ୍ତୁ those who are literate persons, those who are educated persons, they are buying and they will see, they are checking everything, right? And also
Sir,
now, yes,
sir, in case of FMCG products, if
yes,
it get expired, then sir, what we'll do?
expired
ସେଇ case ରେ
product
ଆମେ କଣ କରିବା?
ସେଇ କେସରେ ଆମେ ଜମା କିଣିବାନି। ଏକ୍ସପାୟାର ହେଇଗଲା ମାନେ ଏକ୍ସପାୟାର୍ଡ, ତମେ କିଣିଲେ ଫସିବ। ମେଡିସିନ ଟା ଏକ୍ସପାୟାର ଖାଇଲେ ତମ ଦେହ ଖରାପ ହବ, ହଁ ନା ନାଇଁ?
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍
Or
ସେଇ କେସରେ ସାର୍ ମାନେ ଆମେ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ କରୁଛୁ ତ ସେଇ କେସରେ କଣ କରିବା sir?
ସେଟା କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଯଦି ସେତେବେଳେ ଯୋଉ ଜଣେ କିଏ କହିଲେ ଯୋଉ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ ଥିବ ମନେକର ଏକ୍ସପାୟାର ହେଇଗଲା ଯଦି ଟର୍ମ ଆଣ୍ଡ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଥିବ that item is not usable by the consumers, either you can return if there is a conditions, if there is a pre-agreement with the manufacturer, yes or no, they will return. Otherwise, if they will not provide after expiry, no guarantee will be off.
Yes sir.
ଯଦି କିଏ କରିଥିବ ମନେକର ଆଜିକାଲି କଣ ହଉଛି ୟୁଜେବଲ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ଟରେ ଯଦି ତମର ଏକ୍ସପାୟରି ପଳେଇ ଯାଉଛି ସେମାନେ ରିସାଇକ୍ଲିଂ ପ୍ରୋସେସରେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି କିଛି କିଛି ମାନେ ଯୋଉଟା ହଉଛି ମନେକର ସପୋଜ ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ ଗିଭ୍ ଆନ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ସପୋଜ ୟୁ ଆର୍ କନଜ୍ୟୁମ ବ୍ରେଡ ତମେ ଦେଖିଛ ଯୋଉଟା ଏକ୍ସପାୟରି ହେଇଥିବ ସେଟା ଦୋକାନ ରଖିଥିବ ମୁଁ ତ ପଚାରେ କାହିଁ ରଖିଛ ନା ଏଟା ଯିବ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଏଟା କଣ ହବ ଏଟା ତ ଏକ୍ସପାୟରି ହେଇଗଲା ନା ସେ କମ୍ପାନୀ ତାର ନେଇଯିବ ସେ ନେଇ କଣ ପୁଣି କରିଥିବ ସେ କଣ ଫୋପାଡିବ ଏଟା ପୁଣି ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋସେସିଂ କରୁଛି
ସାର୍ ରିସାଇକେଲ କରିଦଉଥିବେ।
ରିସାଇକ୍ଲିଂ କରିଦଉଛି ଆଜିକାଲି ତ ସବୁ ଯାକ ପଏଜନ ଯାହା ଦେଖି ଖାଇବ ଆଉ କଣ କଲରାଟା ହେଇଗଲା ପୋଟଳଟା ହେଇଗଲା ତାକୁ କଲର ପକେଇଦେଲେ ଆମ୍ବଟାକୁ ଦେଇଦେଲେ ପାଚିବା ପାଇଁ କଦଳୀଟାକୁ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ପ୍ରେ ହଉଛି ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ nowadays sustenance of a customer or person is a question mark. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
If you think very deeply, will not go ahead. Again, suppose if you see the aged persons, those who are living in the villages, what they will do, you will not do that. Yes or no? Am I right? Okay. We'll discuss about the costs associated with inventory. That is very, very important, and also this question will be up in your examination. What is the cost? What are the costs associated with the inventory? One is the item cost or production cost. ताको कितने कथा कहते purchase cost. What does it mean? Item cost or production cost or purchase cost. Oh. आमे कौन कहते the purchase price is treated as cost when you have to put in the product, when you have to incur a cost, a product, that is called item cost. That means cost associated with the product. Cost associated with the product. Cost associated with an item. Praveen, do you want to speak anything? That item cost means cost associated with a product or cost associated with an item. Either it is you can say a manufactured item or purchased item. And also we simultaneously are saying the purchase price will be considered when discounts are allowed for any purchase above certain quantity. If the discounts are allowed, what the amount you have to pay, that is the high cost? Yes or no?
Yes.
Dita katha kହୁଛେ when a cost associated with an item or a product, that is item cost, and also the purchase price will be considered when discounts are allowed for any purchase above certain quantity. ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ଟ ର ଅଛି 5,000 ଟଙ୍କା ଡିସକାଉଣ୍ଟ ହେଲେ 3,000 ପାଇଲ ସେଟା କୋଉଟା କଷ୍ଟ ହେଲା purchase cost. When you have to allow the discounts, the purchase price will be treated when discounts are allowed for any kind of purchase or any certain quantities, that is treated as production cost or purchase cost, right? Second one, ordering cost or setup cost. It is denoted by C3. ଯେତେବେଳେ EOQ ବାହାର କରିବ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡା ଦେଖ ଇକୋନୋମିକ ଅର୍ଡର କ୍ୱାଣ୍ଟିଟି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ବାହାର କରିବା ଏଇ ଜିନିଷଟାକୁ ଆମେ ଭଲ ଭାବରେ ପଢିବା ଦରକାର। ଆଉ ଏଇ କଷ୍ଟ ଟା କଣ ବୋଲି ଜାଣିବା ଦରକାର। ଏଇଟା କୋଉଟାକୁ ଅର୍ଡରିଂ କଷ୍ଟ କହନ୍ତି, ସେଟଅପ୍ କଷ୍ଟ C3। ଓକେ, ପିଲେ 1 ମିନିଟ ବ୍ରେକ୍ ଦେଇପାରିବା?
ହଁ ସାର୍ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ।
ଓକେ। Yes. Ordering cost or setup cost? What is that? Tell me. What is
Sir, the
ordering cost?
cost, sir, the
Yes.
cost associated with setting up a plant or ordering the raw material.
Uh, that means it is also known as setup cost. Yes or no? ଆମେ କହୁଛେ cost of finding any suppliers or when you are giving orders. I know not. At that time you have to put the cost, yes or no? Suppose you have to preparing purchase orders, clerical cost of preparing purchase order. At that time, many kinds of clerical costs such as invoice processing. अरे जो purchasing order ले ଗୋଟେ invoice ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି,
Yes, sir.
invoice ରେ ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ cost ଆସୁଛି ନା ନାଇଁ? ସେଟା କଣ କୋଉ cost ଟା?
Material cost.
Material cost ଟା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
और item sorry material cost ଟା ତ item cost ନୁହଁ।
Material cost.
Yes. And also accounting and communication cost ହଉଛି ନା ନାଇଁ?
ହଉଛି sir. Simultaneously ସବୁ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି।
ହଉଛି। ତାପରେ ହଉଛି cost of finding suppliers and expediting orders। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି transportation cost ରେ ବି ହଉଛି। transportation cost ଟା ordering cost ହଉନି?
ହଉଛି sir.
ଆରେ when you are dispatching goods from warehouse to the destination, then you have to,
Transportation added.
that is called transportation cost. Receiving cost, when you are receiving the products,
That material.
material, that means loading up, uploading हवा, ये तो receive
Unloading.
unloading हवा, unloading cost टा, हैं?
Yes sir.
ଆଉ cost of electronic data interchange EDI, ଏଇଟା କଣଟା? cost of electronic data interchange EDI। ତାମାନେ ଏଟା ହଉଛି in large scale industries, large business, large That means that cost allow ordering process cost to be significantly reduced. And also, you have to think when you have to, when you are saying ordering cost, that means of some amount, and no matter how small your order might be, it's small order, I mean, large, small LAB, this cost will be placed, right? And also, the ordering cost can be spread out if you placed a bulk order to use goods over a long period of time. That means your business orders raw materials when only as need to, so that keeps little stock on hand. You might be able to tolerate high ordering cost, and this is balanced by an overall lower holding cost. I mean, when we are talking about the EDI, that means electronic data interchange, it is
helps
also
streamline business process, sir.
business processor
Reducing manual data entry.
it save time, save money, save paper, everything will be.
Yes, sir. On computerized system.
Computer system, holding cost or carrying cost? ସେଇଟା ଥିଲା କଣ C3, sorry C3 ordering cost, ମନେ ରଖିଥାଅ ordering cost or setup cost C3, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ holding cost ହେଲା C1. holding cost କଣ? holding କୋଉଟା holding ହେଇଛି? capital ଟା hold ହେଇଗଲା, carrying cost ହେଇଗଲା, ଯୋଉଟା storing inventory ରେ holding cost ଟା replace ହୁଏ। କଣ item ଗୁଡା ସବୁ?
Storage cost, sir.
storage cost ଆଉ କଣ?
Insurance, storage cost, holding cost.
ହଁ, ମନେକର suppose including cost interest, working capital, ତମେ you have invested 5 lakh in on interest, ଏଟା କୋଉ cost ହବ? ordering cost ନା holding cost?
Holding cost.
yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ଗୋଟେ business ରେ invest କରିଛ, holding cost ନା କୋଉ cost?
Holding cost, sir.
ହେଲା, you have made apartments, ଏଟା କୋଉ cost? ଯୋଉ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେଟା କୋଉ cost ହବ?
Apartment holding cost.
opportunity cost of money invested in inventory.
Yes, sir. That is holding cost.
This point,
Carrying cost.
yes. Okay, that means suppose storage space cost, storage space, ଆମେ କଣ କରୁଛେ ସେଠି location, suppose storage କୋଉଠି ହଉଛି ନା you have to provide a location where the items will be stored. You have to provide the storage facilities, that cost is known as storage space cost. ଏଠି ହଉନି, ତମେ maintenance cost ହଉଛି, light ଦଉଛ, ventilation ଅଛି, ହଁ ନା ନାଇଁ, electricity ଅଛି, ଏସବୁ tax ଦଉଛ। ଆରେ ଗୋଟେ ୱେୟାର ହାଉସ କଲ, ଷ୍ଟୋର ହେଲା, ସେଠି ଖାଲି କଣ ଷ୍ଟୋର କରୁଛ, ଆଉ କିଛି ମେଣ୍ଟେନାନ୍ସ ନାହିଁ, ଲୋକ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଲାଇଟ୍ ଜଳୁଛି, ହେଲା କି, ଏଟା ହଉଛି, ଏଟା କୋଉ cost ଟା? storage cost ଟା। ଆଇ ସାରିଦବା ଏଟାକୁ। storage cost or stock out cost, এটা ହେଲା କଣ? holding cost or carrying cost ହେଲା, ଗୋଟେ storage cost ଆସିଲା, stock out। ଆରେ ମୁଁ ଆଜି ଏଟା ପଠେଇଦେବି କି ତମକୁ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. ପଠାନ୍ତୁ, sir.
ମୁଁ ଆଜି ପଠେଇ ଦଉଛି, ଏଟା ପଢିବ ହେଲା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଯାହା ପଢେଇଲି କାଲି, ଆଜି ରାତିରେ ପଠେଇଦେବି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା, sir.
ତ ପଢିଦବ, ସେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଗୋଟେ ଦିଟା ଅଛି ତାକୁ ଦେଖିଦେଇଥିବ, କାଲି କରିଦବ, ନେକ୍ସଟ ୟୁନିଟ ପଳେଇବା ହେଲା।
ଟିକେ important question ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
Important question what?
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
Important question.
sir, ଟିକେ important question share କରନ୍ତୁ।
ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଦେଇଦବା ଆଉ କଣ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଓକେ,
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଗୋଟେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ କ୍ଲାସ ଦିନ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିଦବା ଆଉ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir.
ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ୱରି ଆବାଉଟ, ତମର ବାହାରିଲାଣି ଥାର୍ଡ ସେମିଷ୍ଟର ରେଜଲ୍ଟ ବାହାରିଲାଣି?
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍, ଭାଇ।
ହଁ sir ବାହାରିନି। ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି କି? ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି କେବେ ସୁଦ୍ଧା ବାହାରିବ?
ଏଇଟା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ବାହାରିବ।
ସାର୍ କିଏ ସମାନ ସାର୍ ବାହାରିଲାଣି ବୋଲି
କାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ପଚାର ୟୁ ୱିଲ୍ କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ ଡେଡିସି। ଓକେ
Sir, project ରେ ଟିକେ help କରିବେ sir.
ଡେଫିନେଟଲି ସିଓର।
ସାର୍ ଆପଣ
Project-
କେତେବେଳେ
ଆଁ?
କରିବେ ନା ଅନଲାଇନ ହେଲ୍ପ?
ଓକେ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆଉ
Sir,
ରଖ
class ର-
କଥା ହେବି।
ସେୟାର କରିନେବେ।
Okay, we'll discuss the questions in last class, right?
ଓକେ।